Hello everyone, my name is Josh. I'm an award-winning video editor, and today I'm reacting to NSYNC's Bye Bye Bye. I saw that they gave the award to Taylor Swift, so I saw that and I was like, you know what? I haven't seen the music video for one of those, like, their most famous song ever. I already know this is a jam, and if the music video is as good as what the song is, it's gonna be freaking sweet. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Ah, yes, from their album No Strings Attached. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Oh, all right. So it's actually fairly easy to achieve this color grade here. It's pretty much like a sepia tone over everything. And it's quite literally that. It's not too hard to achieve this, but I am loving the fact that they're just like being lowered down. So there are strings actually attached to them, which is contradictory to their album name. I'll just say that. So they have that. They're just being lowered down by these strings. Well, not probably by the strings, because that would actually really hurt, I think. So they're definitely on harnesses and just being brought down slowly with the strings up there. And it looks like they kind of like even masked it out a little bit up there. As we go up here, there is another shot that we are actually going into with just simply a mask and this piece of wood right here. So they all you have to do here is, you know, have this shot and have this shot. And this piece of wood is a part of this shot, this top shot right here. And then this mask right here, they just have it a pretty just straight shot right there, feather it a little bit, and then while the camera's moving up, this camera is looking up. So it was pretty easy to do that, but pretty clever. I like it. So, and obviously they're not moving, but she's moving these. So that's a little weird to me, but it's all in fun. So. Yeah. Okay. So right here, yeah, we just have the camera being brought back on some sort of crane, and then we have this little set piece here that they built. It's easy to do this because right here we just have black on the edges, so it's quite literally just masking that, and then kind of giving this shot up here. We can kind of see like a little feathering up here too. See that black right there? That's a little bit of the feathering of the mask, and they just kind of have like a vignette going up here. So like a vignette, if you look at the corners of my screen here, I'll do like a quick vignette here. The shot is probably this square right here, and then add the vignette, which kind of fades it to black on the edges, and therefore makes it even easier to blend in with the black along the edges here. So clever move, and well done, actually. Yeah. No, this can't be right. Oh, it's so bad, it's good. Hey, baby, come on. I loved you endlessly. Oh. You want... Yes. Hey, 13 years ago, my mind would have done that. Right here, obviously they're just on a green screen, and they're just doing this falling motion, which is hilarious to me. And then obviously the blue with, you know, fake clouds on it, everything. And then a train that is just so early 2000s. It hurts. It's amazing. It's like a whole different shot. They're going in between shots here. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, this is This is great. You know, honestly, with all the music videos that I've been watching, and when I hear a song that I truly, truly enjoy, I add it to my Spotify playlist. I don't even have to with this one because it's already on there, and I'm not ashamed of it. The transition here, we just have just like a quick, just freaking iris, just explosion right in the center here. It's just a oversized lens flare. This set piece is really, really cool. Obviously has nothing to do with, you know, being a puppet or anything. So I think this is really just for coolness factor. The camera. So essentially it's just, you know, the walls, the floor, and then they kind of have it lifted up, and then they have the camera kind of aiming up, looking like it's on the ground looking up. So whole set piece with the camera, move it 90 degrees, and then now he's technically on the ground right now. And so that's a really fun effect that, oh gosh, look at this mask right here. I didn't even notice it until I'm doing frame by frame. Look at that. So they just like took a mask around him and then froze the frame and then just moved him and then did another freeze frame of him right here and then made it go there and matched where his location was. Funny and awesome. I love it. You know what? I'm not going to hate on this. Oh, man. That was really cool, the stepping over the camera right there. That was fun. And then, first of all, lady, you are not supposed to be staring at the camera there. They almost kind of did like a whip pan kind of transition there, but there was no whipping and panning with this shot. It was more of like she's starting to look that way. And then this is a whole different shot that we're, you know, just cutting to and doing a whip over to see him kind of trying to hide his face. So very poorly, I might add. Yes. Just hit me with the truth now. Girl, you're more than welcome to. So give me one good reason, baby, come on. Ooh, JT killing it right now. So they have they have this same effect that they transitioned with. This just lens flare. I'm calling it that because it looks like just a massive lens flare. And then they tracked it with his hand. This transition right here is just it's a match cut essentially. But you know, it's a whole different framing and everything like that. But it was still fun because they have that exact lens flare at the same exact location. Therefore, our focus is at that lens flare. So everything around that lens flare, we're kind of like, we don't really care as much about because there's a huge explosion happening in his hand. So right here, they were able to cut that and be able to just track his hand then. So. Come on, I live for you and me. And now I really come to see that life would be much better. Oh, man. Once you're gone, I know that I can't take no more. It ain't no lie. What? Oh, the audio quality and everything is so jarring, and man, still, I'll give them credit. 13 years ago, this was the craze, but man, if I like went back, first of all, you gotta just give some, at least a little bit of a fade at the end of the audio to like merge back into the song because it's almost like a complete cutoff. Hold on, I gotta listen to it again. See, it's like you can hear it just all in the audio there where it like the song is like fading and then you can hear his scratch audio because this was not the audio for this. I'm assuming might have been on a boom mic, but I don't know. That quality is just so off that I don't even know what they recorded that with. But you know, with that, if it was me nowadays, just do a boom mic, have them land, do that, and then at least just taper off the sound right there to kind of merge back into the song, because then there's just that awkward silence right after it. I don't know.
I know that I can't take no more. It ain't no lie. I wanna see you out that door, baby. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, bye. Don't wanna be a fool for you.
Yeah.
Just another player in your game for two. You may hate me, but it ain't no lie, baby. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, bye. Don't really wanna make it time.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. Oh no, that was so awkward. I just paused it while I was doing that. Oh shit. Do I cut that out? I was freaking jamming and I accidentally hit the pause button. Oh man, that was embarrassing. Okay, going back a little bit. How can you not dance to this?
Might sound crazy, but it ain't no lie. Baby, bye, bye, bye.
I'm assuming that they're puppets. She's obviously they're escaping, but I'm not sure. She's the one cutting the strings. So there is some symbolism there, I think. You know, she's cutting the strings, cutting the ties maybe, and then she's coming back. I don't know. But it seems like they almost like escaped, even though she was the one responsible for letting them go. This framing is a little weird to me. The subject is behind him. He's looking to his left, and we see a bunch of space to our left. So that could be why this works a little bit. If it was me, I don't know. I would almost just kind of nudge him over a little bit over here, or center frame him, whatever, and make this shot kind of lower, because, you know, the dogs are kind of like going after him. So we want to see it from a dog's perspective maybe, and kind of go like knee height and aim up while he's possibly looking back, and make it seem like, oh my gosh, this is happening, you know, run, hurry, kind of thing. So, but right here, it's a little interesting the way that, you know, creative decision here and why they did this. But the backlight is pretty awesome. Just this, we're separating from him from the background. That's why there's just a big blue light, probably, I would say, just on the ground, maybe shining up, because we see some up here too. So it could be just shining up and he's running to it. So well done. That's just how I would do it, a little bit differently.
No, for sure, I don't wanna be the reason for your love no more. Bye, bye. I'm trying, I'm signing off. I don't wanna be the loser, and I've had enough.
Yes.
I don't wanna
nice.
be your fool in this game for two. So I'm leaving you behind.
What? Their little cutscenes that they have after she cuts the strings are hilarious. They're amazing. That landing was good. That was pretty good. They have it. There's the frame right there that we're cutting it. So there's that frame where you can clearly see the definition of the mask around them. It's pretty hard edges that you can kind of see. If you added just a little bit more motion blur, you could have kind of masked the mask a little bit to try to merge it with this frame right here, where we're actually now putting them into this frame here. So it's clever. I like it. This is good. Oh man. Okay, so they juked her out and left her, but they're back on the strings again. Like, I thought they all escaped. No, I guess not. She did catch up to them every single time. Didn't? Well, what about the train scene? I'm too invested now. Hold on. Is JT the only one? Justin Timberlake, is he the only one that gets caught? So everyone, that was my reaction to NSYNC, Bye Bye Bye. First of all, song is a jam. All right. Music video, second of all, is awesome. You know, I'm going, mind frame going back 13 years. I'm picturing watching this, and yes, it is blowing my mind. So, yeah, I truly enjoyed this. Here, I'm gonna stir up some interesting comments. But who's the lead singer? Is it Justin Timberlake or is it Lance? Huh? my wife actually just told me a story where she and her friend had plenty of arguments on who was the lead singer of NSYNC. So, comment below. Would love to hear it. And thank you guys for tuning in.